Ooh, hey, how you be? Come on in and talk with me. Bring a friend or bring three. Like the video. For you it's free. Drop a crown and where you from. The queen is here. Let's start the show. Where we gonna end? Nobody know. Now here we go. Let's start the show. Ow. Welcome, confessors. Come on in. Press that thumbs up, drop a crown, and speak if you're not a hater or a lurker. We are nothing but good vibes and good times up in here. We accept all opinions and points of views respectfully. Let's get it cracking. What's up, confessors? How we doing tonight? Saturday night. Just finished watching Love and Marriage Huntsville. Mod and Dina should be joining me shortly, but we just gonna get into it because it's 10:15 and we got to start. Now we doing last week's and this week's, but we're gonna talk about this week and work our way backwards because I'm just in awe of the fact that we are finally getting somewhere with hey baby, hey, how you doing, sweetie pie? What's up, Phyllis family? Oh hey, so we finally getting somewhere, y'all. Trisha finally has came clean only because Martell's sneaky link ass has finally decided to say something. And Stormy, you know, she ain't gonna hold it. So she gonna be like, what's this, what's that? So let's just start. So it all came to be when Stormy showed up at the gym where Destiny and Trish was working out, doing their thing, getting it going. And Stormy rolls in. You know, Stormy, you knew you could have did a couple of while you was just sitting there. But Stormy said, oh, I ain't here for that. I'm here to talk. So she comes in, sits down, pops a squat. And they get to talking and everything. Little talk before they get into the shebang bang. But the whole shebang bang was the segue was perfect. How Destiny brung up the fact that Martell, what he has said was that you been to his house. Now, Trish, why is you lying through this whole entire episode, honey? Girlfriend, let's talk about it. Because, first of all, your face said it all. When Stormy was talking, you had this nice, polite look on your face like, oh, it's nothing. It is what it is. As soon as she said what she said, Trish was like, now they didn't show her face long because the camera quickly went to Destiny, and Destiny like, we all like, not because it's a surprise to us, but the fact that she finally admitting the shit. I'm like, finally, the words that is coming out of her mouth matches Martell's face the day he saw her at Stormy house. For real. That's the connection that needed to be made. That was perfect. So anyways, Trish again, why are you lying, honey? This makes you look so bad. I don't know why you decided to lie, knowing that you are going to be seen on national TV lying from episode to episode. Now, devil's advocate, I get what she's saying is because I said this in past lives. She was like I said, Martell set the tone when he came into that house and sat down and act like he didn't know her. Because he act like he ain't know her first. He didn't even give her no opportunity to be like, hey, how's it going? How you been? What you doing? Who you with? You know, nothing. And so he set the tone. he was making sure, like, okay, follow me here, follow me here. And Martell is very bad at that, and it showed all over his face. But the fact is, Trish wasn't about that life at first. Mind, you ready to come up? I don't see your face. But Trish wasn't about that life at first, right? At first, she acted like, why he ain't know me? Why he acting like this? Why he acting like that? You know why. But she said maybe she's just going along with the flow because Martell set the tone. So she's like, am I supposed to act like? But girl, you got a whole man and a whole husband. You don't need to be keeping no secrets because all your shit is little swifty 50 anyway. Hey, Mind, how you doing?
What?
You want to jump on in this week? I'm going in on how Trish lied self, and I don't understand why she lied, but then I do understand why she lied. What was your thoughts on her finally revealing and telling the truth, even though she still didn't, but she did?
Yeah.
About what's going on.
Like,
okay, we gonna wait for her to get situated. She gonna come back, so I'm gonna keep talking about it. So, and Destiny had a good point to her because she's like, "Okay, go ahead, Mike."
I think that. Can you hear me?
Yes, hear you fine.
Okay, I think that she has had that conversation with the muscle guy. I think we as
his name is Kitty. Kitty, give the man some respect. Put some respect on his name.
That's a compliment. I think,
muscle man. Okay. If it's a compliment for you, go ahead. Do you, boo?
I think.
Not to say.
Yeah, I think that's a compliment. Can't you see? Even the ex-husband is a little bit threatened. He's like, "Oh, that dude." So he's a little bit threatened. I think Ken is a very good-looking guy. Oh my gosh, guys, can you?
They doing the most behind you.
Right.
They is not letting you be your best life right now.
Girl.
Time to go away.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to a different.
All right, do what you gotta do. So yeah. Anywho, like I was saying, Skinny is a good dude. I felt so bad when she finally told him because she allowed this to go on, and this is why I'm upset about the fact that she lied about it. And it's only because I know she went along with Martell greasy self in this situation. We know this. We got this. We got that part. But for her man, she's already having the whole situation dealing with her husband. Okay? And now she gonna bring this back. So you bringing a lot of your past to this man. You're bringing a lot of baggage to this man. And all he's waiting for you to do is release your baggage so he can marry you and be your new baggage. But you want to bring all this in. All right, go ahead, Bob.
I think that we are the only ones who are new to the information. I feel like if she had this conversation with her soon-to-be husband, then, we all have our past. I'm not judging her. You know what I mean? She never did anything while she was married. You know what I mean? We have had, all of us, we cannot throw stones on this girl. We have had our situations. You know what I mean? And so while I agree with you on that, because now she's on a platform where she's going to be judged, she's going to be criticized, I feel like we should do that with grace. She was right now. She's I don't know that you talked about. Did you talk anything about the conversation that she had with her soon to be?
No, that was going to be my next question to you. Okay. How did you feel about that whole situation? Because she had to bring that conversation to him too. I feel like she was more worried about the Martell conversation than the husband conversation. Yeah, it was for her. But that whole husband, yeah. What did you think? Did you think what the conversation was between the husband and her matched to what she said to Kenny? I felt like she could have been more detailed, and maybe she did when the cameras wasn't rolling, but we didn't see that.
She never gets into details of anything. She doesn't get into details of anything. Even because when she met Stormy the first time and she was saying, when they were saying, oh, you don't know me, I think at that point, she should have said something to Stormy. It shouldn't be that Martell is the one who is talking to Stormy about the situation. If they are close with Stormy, because it seems like Stormy is the one who introduced her to the show, then I would have be the one to share this information with Stormy, not the other way around. Not Martell, but here coming to brag, like, you know what? She's come to the house. She's not coming to the house to we are not kids.
He did say it in a bragging way.
Yeah, of course.
He did. But then again, he also said in the way it's like, okay, like I got my hand caught in the cookie jar. I'm going to admit it finally. But he had every intention. I don't know. I just don't know. Like, why you... I just hate how he did that to begin with, and he made me sick for that.
I hear you.
But the kicker is, because I guess we get into more of that next episode, but it was said a little bit this episode 4 years ago that they're saying that this happened.
Oh.
4 years ago. Next episode in the sneak peek, they talking about it was about 4 years ago. And they mentioned the fact, like, was it, who was with who still 4 years ago? Wasn't Martell still married 4 years ago? Because, okay, it's 2024, right?
Right.
Okay, we gonna look up when did Martell Holt and Melody divorce. According to court papers obtained exclusively by Sisters by Pop, Martell and Melody were officially granted divorce on March 12th by the judge. Okay, so it doesn't say what date, what year. Okay, I need to know what year. But but any other way it goes, I think that's why they was covering it up, because somebody was with somebody at that time.
My gosh.
That's why I feel
that makes it very messy.
Yeah, because what other reason would you not? You know what I'm saying? Because says, what is yet to come out about Martell and Trisha? What are they admitting that when it was? Okay, I don't think this is a central relationship between Martell and Trisha. What could they be hiding or admitting? I don't know. Like, that's the point. Why is it being so secretive? Did Martell say that was 25 years ago?
Yes.
See, okay, when did he say that? Because I do remember saying him, it was 20 years ago. But next week, we hear something about 4 years ago.
Because I remember him saying this back in the day, and when he was talking
before the daughter was born, but the daughter is young.
But he was talking to Fletcher, and he said, "Oh, it was that I didn't know that this was your cousin or something." I think they were having a conversation.
But see, he lied about everything. He lied saying that he knew her through his brother. He lied about it from the beginning, like he didn't even know her. So we can't even go with what Martell say.
No, not a credible source. He's not
in this situation. We can't, because Martell been telling a story since he sat down on that chair in Stormy's house. So Martell is not the best source to go to for this particular situation, honey,
100%.
because he lying all through it.
100%. I agree with you, sister, on that one. 100%.
Who the fuck is Tina? Not to throw you off, but yeah. But yeah, so it's just like, okay, so who lying? Either way, how long has she been separated from her husband?
That's another question. So
were they both still with somebody at the time they did this? Because remember at the gym, she was saying, oh, Because remember when she was saying because they didn't make it to the house and then they didn't make it to the gym, which one was it? Remember she was saying, see, I forgot the point I was trying to make. But the point was she had said something in that point where it was like, oh no, that debunks what you just said. She wasn't remembering what she had said before. So it was just coming to a point where Trish just let it go.
That's a problem.
And I think he realized that.
That's a problem of lying. You lie, you contradict yourself. It becomes, I'm like, just come out and say the truth. I mean, no, who cares? You know what I mean? You're just gonna be. If she came out straight the very first time we met her, and she was talking to Stormy, and Martell came in and said, oh, and Martell was acting like he doesn't know her. I think that was a time that she was supposed to come out clean and say, you know what I mean? Other than it being dragged and dragged and dragged, and now become so messy, people lose respect. Yeah.
Checking Your Boo says Ken wasn't happy that Trisha kept it from him, that she went to Martell's house, even though it was before her relationship with him. And that's the thing about Ken. That's what I like about Ken. He wasn't tripping over the fact that she had that past. He Huntsville is small. He don't care. If he was to roll up with one of her girls, he would tell the same, like, whoop, me and your girl back in the day, whoop, it is what it is. It's over, whatever. It is what it is. But she didn't do that. And that's all he wanted, and that's all he wants from her is, don't have me out here look like a fool. Don't have me, out here where people can have something on me and knowing something I don't know about my own girl. You know what I'm saying? That allowed Martell to play in his face the way, because she would have kept it real. That, that by her not keeping it real, that's what allowed Martell to play in his face at the bowling alley the way he did. That was cold. Now that I think about it, damn, Martell, that was cold.
That's true.
Like,
I just didn't realize how small Huntsville is, because everybody now is like Vanderpump Rules now situation. Like everybody's sleeping with the other, and it's like I'm like, how small is Huntsville? Like you cannot find anybody else outside.
Let's go to Huntsville and see. Let's go, sister. Let's go to Huntsville. Let's go to Black.
Yeah.
Let's go kick it.
Yeah, I think so.
We can kick it. Let's go to Huntsville.
Yeah.
Let's go to Huntsville. Let's plan to go to Huntsville.
Yep.
Keep in mind, y'all, that the storyline editing is out of the control of cast members. There have been a lot of misleading scenes this season. And it has. And that's one reason why, you know what? I don't even know if I follow Trisha and Kenny on IG, but I don't think because I know I would have known if they did, but I don't think they go live to talk about, what goes on. Because at the beginning of the season, Sonny and Moses were doing that. Like every Saturday, they would come on before, like the afternoon of the Saturday before the show aired, and they would talk about the last episode and clear up any misconception and all of that type of stuff. But I don't think Trisha and Ken have been doing that.
Right.
So I don't know if that speaks for something or not, or she seems like a real shy and private person anyway. So I don't see her doing that anyway. And he don't look like he really care.
Yeah, but Sunny is thirsty. Sunny wants to be on this show like so much. Like she is like doing too much.
You think Sunny's doing too much? Yes, let's switch it up a little bit. You think Sunny's doing too much?
She's doing too much.
Why do you think she's doing too much?
Going live, explaining situations. We don't care. I mean, you have the reunion to do that. You know what I mean? You have the reunion. So let's just come. Like,
I mean, how do you feel about the fact that her and Moses trying to move to Huntsville?
Another thing, like you said, doing too much, and then your soon-to-be husband has a business named after the girl that he was dating, and and they named it after the children that they're gonna have in the future, and you don't have an issue that, in fact, you say, oh, we're gonna have other LLCs. And I'm like, let me ask you this. Do you think that Moses is still have feelings for Destiny, and he wants to have those two? like what Martell was saying.
You know, I have wrote down a note about that, and here's what I have to say about that, because that was something that Martell had asked Destiny, and she responded, and they were talking about that. Could that be a possibility? Yes, it could always be the possibility. Absolutely. Destiny's a bad bitch. So I would say, but I don't think that this is the case particularly. I just think he's just an asshole, or is just misplaced with how mind-boggling this is.
Why?
How to? I don't understand why she would want to. I mean, there's a whole entire world out here, a whole entire country out here. Why you have to be in Huntsville, Alabama? You can be in Alabama all you want. Why Huntsville specifically? And then you got to go look at a house by my homeboy I've known for 20 plus years. Right. But then I got to look at my homeboy Martell and be like, you let them look at one of my houses, you know? Like you said, check over friendship. I mean, right. Martell need money. We know that. He fighting courts and shit. Destiny, let that man make his coin. Let your boy make his coin. He got to make his coin. Right? But still, even though he says, you know, it's business-wise, I feel like he could have, even though you do it, I feel like you should have felt a little bit more type of way that you did do it, even though you did do it. Like, I feel like he should have felt a little bit more, like a catch-22 for him. Like, he didn't think twice or anything about it. And neither did Fletcher. But Fletcher, she just met Fletcher, so we ain't gonna count him.
Because the bills don't let you think twice. The bill comes, you have to pay them.
The bills is coming. The bills is coming.
He's coming. He's just right now getting to the things of his business. I don't blame him for doing what he did. I don't.
Where the fuck is Dina? She ain't even said shit.
And then
I bet this girl fell asleep.
Did she?
I bet something, I feel it in my bones, she fell asleep. Watch her wake up and say, I fell asleep.
Holy shit. I'm at my friend's house. I'm going to say this. One more thing I'm going to say before I go. I am here to let everybody know the Marcel that you're watching in this episode, in the last episode, with wisdom, okay, intelligent, okay, good-looking guy, and you're now over here, all of a sudden, everybody in Miami says, oh my gosh, I agree with Marcel for the first time in my life. This is who he has been. But because you guys have always, you know, this is who he is. He's been true to everything. That's how he talks to Tisha. He holds Tisha accountable. He has this. I don't know why everybody's surprised with the conversation that he had with the dude. You all know how dear family is to him.
No, that was kind of weird. Him having that conversation with Trisha's husband. It was how he. And can we go back to that for just a second? It was how the husband was introduced. I call him Mr. because that's what they was acting like. Mr. That is how they decided to bring in Mrs. Sam, Marcel's friend.
Right.
Really? 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 What was the point of that? But, however, the conversation that Marcel and him had, Marcel was dropping gems. I don't care how nobody feel about Marcel. Marcel was dropping gems. Right. He was not speaking, not a lie that whole time to that man. Period. So kudos to Marcel for that, because he said what needed to be said. And hopefully that man will take that, let that resonate to his soul, and understanding if he took some of that back to Trish, but we see how that went too. He plays the blame game. All he do is blame himself. That's all. He is looking for someone else to point the finger at. He don't want to take no accountability, or little accountability as possible. So he got a lot of work to do, and he got a lot of nerve for you not to do nothing, for you to go away, and then you upset that a man taking care of your kids. Like Marcel said, you should want him to. You should be saying thank you to that motherfucker.
Okay.
For real.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
He don't put out more for your kids than you have. Bet you that.
Okay.
And then, my God, how old are you? Who still wear their hat backwards? Who still wear a fitted hat backwards like that? Like, you come to me with I couldn't tell. That's all I was so mad at. Like, y'all calling this man Mister, and this man comes up in the scene with a backwards cap, looking like he just got off of the video for 702 and Subway. Can we play video? I swear to God.
Yeah. I'm gonna go.
Love you. Have fun. Enjoy your family.
Bye.
I'm just saying, he got on my nerve. The way that he was acting toward her that whole entire time. So nonchalant, his body language. And you could tell she didn't want to be there. She knew the type of bullshit that she was setting herself up for when she came to that meeting with him. And I feel like she didn't even want to do it because of exactly what he did. But when she went back to Ken and said what she said to him about how everything went, I didn't feel like it matched exactly what had happened was at the meeting. Like I said, I felt like she could have been a lot more detailed of what had happened at that situation. But like I said, I feel like she was more worried about what she had to say next, which was about Martell and come clean. And back to that, because I'm so upset with you, Trish, over this situation. I feel that she was going to tell him more at the beginning of that conversation. But as the conversation proceeded, she felt a different type of way, and she didn't. So I feel like she backed away. And I feel that it was edited out real good, because at the end, Ken kept saying, "You sure you ain't got nothing else to say about this? You sure? You sure?" He said it 3 times. 3 times. And she still was looking like, And me doing that made me remember somebody had told me earlier today, because, everyone has talked about her having her tight mouth. And someone told me the tight mouth was because to keep the lies in there that she was trying to keep in there. Because she's mentioned it all this episode. She went from saying she didn't make it to the house to she didn't make it to the gym to she was at the house. But didn't Martell say last week it was a couple of times she been to the house? He said specifically the house. He ain't say no gym. Wasn't no gym in the scenario until she put the gym in the scenario. I'm just saying, maybe he was, or could have been when he left and he was maybe living at the gym and the gym was the house at the time. I don't know. But all we know is that Martell is lying, Trish is lying, Dan's lying, and there is still a lot more that's going to come out about this whole thing. It's not over because it's storyline. But it is getting close to at least the end of the season or the end of part A of season 8, because you know how they do A and then go away, then come back for B. So we know that because next week we see that Mel is going to be the one to invite everybody on the trip, the cast trip. We see, we even see Jalen there. Oh my goodness, we ain't seen Jalen in a long ass time. What up, Jalen? Jalen was there. So the girls are going on the trip. We don't know if Martell is invited because the bitch in him should be, as he feels. Martell's. We will not let that bitch shit go, I guess. It's funny at this point. I guess we could laugh about it. I guess we laughing about it. But yeah, so we see that next week. So, when the cast trip come, it's getting closer to the end where it's about to be a break. So they have the cast trip would probably last about 2-3 episodes. They come home for an episode or 2 and then it's over. So we probably got about maybe 5 episodes. We'll probably be done by the end of August. I'm probably suggesting, because we still got the reunion to go to, right? Ooh, that reunion gonna be some shit. That reunion gonna be some shit. Now, when is the reunion being taped? Has the reunion been taped? And especially if it has been taped, is Kiki there? I'm wondering, really, did it happen? I haven't heard anything, so I don't think it did yet. But just wondering, and I hope they deal with that better than they actually have. But I know that's gonna be a sensitive subject when that does happen. So that's gonna be a lot. But I think the best thing that happened was the fact that Dina said she was sleeping. It's all right, Dina. But I think the best thing that happened was, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, I think that's the best thing that happened on this episode. But I'm gonna just read off the notes and say everything just to make sure I said all the notes and parts that I wanted to make. Oh, Marquez is his name. So let me stop calling him Mr. because that man ain't no Mr. Period. Someone wanted. Oh, I'm so glad someone just sent me this, and I did want to say something. Someone said, "I hate Destiny's pink confessional shirt with the hands on the titties." Now, is that the Janet Jackson shirt in 3D? Is it 3D? Because I don't know what she said in her confessionals because I was so distracted by the titty shirt. Oh my goodness, the titty shirt. That's what I'm calling it, the titty shirt. Destiny, why you wear that? I couldn't even concentrate on what you were saying because I'm so perturbed. Like, what's going on with the titty shirt? Good night, Maud. Maud ain't going to sleep. She about to chill with her family at the fire pit and get twisted. That's pride. Men seem to forget when someone else does what they're supposed to do. Don't they though? Trisha should have been more transparent with Ken. 100%. Especially and then you're gonna then not only that, you lie to him, and then you basically let Martell beat you to the punch. So you look worse. I mean, he looked bad too because he lied, but he the one who put it out there. But you look worse because they got to come to you and say something about it. What they heard about you. Now you got to come clean because they know. And we know you wouldn't have came clean if they didn't. But you probably would have came clean had Martell not been acting funny. So it really goes back to Martell ass again. See, Martell, it's your fault, honey. This one's you. I try to stick up for you, but I call fair is fair. This one is you. But she should have did what she had to do. Straight up on the reels. Well, will it be revealed that she is keeping more lies? Who is Trisha protecting? I mean, obviously herself at this point, but she don't told them now. Unless she ain't trying to get on anybody's bad side. I mean, would you want to actually reveal that you were one of the females that Martell was cheating with when he was still married to Mel and got to worry about the millimeters coming after you for that? I'd lie too. You know what, Trisha? Now that I've said that out my mouth, I take it all back. If that's the reason why you did it, I support you. I support you. Because hey, the millimeters will definitely come for her. If so be. And we know how that is. I ain't going to say the other part that I was about to say. I'm going to keep that part to myself, but I know someone else out there said it on their live about this, but we're going to leave it there. Y'all need to stop picking on Martell. Jackie, you move. Now Martell has to do something outlandish for me to have to pick on him. I try not to because he get it hard enough. But Jackie, you boo. Can we please call Martell spade a spade? You know it too. That's why you had not one but two but three laughing faces after that comment. Because not even you could say that comment with a straight face. Period. You couldn't. Look at you. You couldn't. You just couldn't. I don't think Martell would cheat with you. Okay, check you, boo. I know you know. When, what year, when, how long. It's just not that new. That Martell and Mel broke up. Well, it's new that she just finally changed her name. How long have they been divorced? Was it more than 4 years ago? Was it more than 4 years ago? Because if it was, okay. But if it wasn't, if it was more than 4 years ago, then hey, it's cool. But if it wasn't, they were still married, that's a problem for your boy. And that's why, and that would make sense why he had to lie. I know he don't care about keeping care about Arion's feelings in this, because he don't play with Arion's feelings every which way too. So I know he ain't protecting Arion, because we know for sure he was with Arion at that time. We know that, if anything. But he don't care. Look, I'm frolicking around with Sheree and shit, putting Mrs. Holt under her name and shit. So he don't care about Arion to lie, but he would care about Mel to lie. So that's how I feel that he was doing that. That he had to have still been married with Mel. Oh, that was what I forgot. You may even remember now. Okay, so when she said that when they were just talking, and she was asked, that's how it got on the subject, because she was going through her thing and he was going through his thing with Mel. She didn't say divorce with Mel. She said his thing with Mel. You're not having a thing during a divorce. You're having a divorce. And you can't have a thing after a divorce, because the divorce is final. So that was before the divorce. That was when they were still married. That's when they were still married. Check you, boo. Okay, Martell don't need to grow. He knows when to joke around. No, that man jokes too much and you know it. That man jokes too much and you know it. Don't play. You see it all over his face. It was that Martell had several female friends when he was cheating on Mel with Arion. I don't think Trish is one of them females, though. So why the lies? Why the lies? Why the lies? The lies? The lies? Why the lies, Chef Yubu? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Whatever it is, why the lies? It just don't make sense to me. It's not adding up. It ain't. It's just not happening for me. That's all I'm saying. Right. Trisha admitted that she was telling Martell to work it out with his wife. Well, his ex-wife now. Okay. Now. No. I'm gonna look. If I was on my phone to erase this message, I would. This message don't count. We gonna forget about the ex-wife. Nope, check you, boo. Let's have a one-on-one. Come on, we here for a second. Come on, we here. No. Okay, she ain't the ex-wife at this point. Trisha's now, she said, working it out with Mel. Whatever. Fixing it. If it's a divorce, it's a divorce. Simple. And if it's even a separation, it's a separation. Come on. If anything, it was a separation, whatever, because she ain't divorced from her husband. She's still married to him. So we know that wasn't nothing in common that they were talking about. So it could have been a divorce situation they were talking about, because she wasn't getting a divorce. Looking at her right now and ain't getting a divorce. So it had to have been that when she was just trying to leave him or whatnot. The point is they lied for a reason. That's all that is. They lie for a reason. They lie. And wait to see what comes next. We still got more. Now, will she be on the girls' trip? That will be weird. because she has not had any scenes with Mel. Mel has not mentioned her at all. She has not mentioned Mel at all, but to say that when she was with Martell, when she was with him in his gym, oh, excuse me, his house, whichever one they didn't make it to or did or was at, one of them, I'm just saying, I don't know. I wasn't there. They was, and they both lying. That's why nobody else knows. That's the whole point, y'all. That's the whole point. That's all I'm trying to say. See what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. Right. Where are they hiding? So I don't think they were messing around. So what do you think? What could it be to hide after that? Why go to the links of, oh, she knows my brother. I met her through my brother. High school this. Before this. It's giving what? It's giving me pissed off if it is nothing. I'd rather that they did mess around. Because if y'all didn't, y'all played in our face with this storyline to make us think that some selection was going on, and it wasn't. See, Love and Marriage Huntsville really is pissing me off. They are. I'm tired. I'm ready for a break. She's taking a break. She needs a break. Yes, I need a break. Mama needs a break. I'm tired. To save face, baby. Oh, okay. The face is over. Okay, so now that we ain't saving face no more, because we see the gloves is off, everybody know that she was at least at his house or at least at his gym. When did Martell have his own gym? His gym? Or did she just mean like where his home gym? Did Martell ever have a gym before? Somebody let me check you, boo. Did Martell ever have a gym before? Because I know your ass know if anybody know. I think Martell and Trisha were trauma bonding, talking about what they were going through in their broken marriages. I do believe Martell could have possibly flirted with her out. We ain't doing all of this for no little flirt, no checking you, boo. We ain't doing all of this for no flirting. We're not. We just not. We cannot. We're not doing this over no flirting. I think I saw Trisha on the trip. Woo, see? That'll be fun. And if so, that will be a good, maybe something will happen. That'll be a good segue into what's going to leave us on the edge of our seats for part B when it comes out in 3 months. Like they do, or however they going to do. But we're going to be on the edge, all like they always do. They're going to give us something new, some more shit. That's all they finish. Maybe they don't want people to run away with false narratives to blow things out of proportion that could have raised doubts. Then tell the truth. You putting people with false narratives by lying and getting caught in them. Tell the truth. Ain't no future in the front end. Just tell the truth. Then can't nobody speculate about nothing. That's the problem. What are we doing? What are we doing? Tell me. Make me feel comfortable, because I don't feel comfortable right now. They is lying to our face still. She's lying to Ken still, I feel. She's scared. But baby girl, you already don't rip the Band-Aid off, do it all so you can put the peroxide on it and put the gauze on it and let it heal, honey. Because you still got to get a divorce yourself. You got to get through this. Now you got to go get a whole divorce with Mr. Marquez. We're going to call him Mr. Marquez, I guess. He get it all. So, and do we got to see more of him? Obviously, because she still got to get a divorce. I just want to see the conversation between him and Ken. Will that happen? I want to see the conversation between Ken and Martell after he now know that Trisha and Martell, in fact, bumped uglies. Checky your boo don't believe it, though. Checky your boo want to take Martell to... She's going to hold on to him for us. Checky your boo. Get your boy. Get your boy. Hey, goody. Hey, baby. I'm just saying. That's all, and that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Trisha said they never made it to the gym. I don't think Martell had a gym. So what was that about? Is that supposed to be code? Is that code or something that I don't know about? Or maybe it's they lingo that we don't know about between us girls, those girls. I don't know. I'm just saying, Jay, why you laughing? I do like the fresh scenes Carlos is introduced to, though. No, Carlos is playing in our faces. Don't do this, Checky Boo. No, Carlos is playing in our faces. That is what he is doing. When Carlos is spreading out the info to stretch episodes. You know what? As messy as Carlos has been perceived to be and what we have seen for him to be, and to think what Carlos is capable of, I wouldn't put it past him. And you know, we've got the millimeter saying that he's pushing Mel out of scenes. So hell, maybe he's the ghostwriter behind it, the mastermind behind it all. Who knows? She is super sneaky. You talk about Trish? See, I don't see. That's why she seems so quiet-like and timid. Those the ones you gotta watch out for. We know that. We've learned that through life by now. The quiet ones is the ones you gotta watch out for. Those the ones. Man, if Ken learns that Trish is still lying, they might not get married. And that's why I feel like it's something. I just feel like it's just something else. Maybe she got to admit that. She got to admit something else. This is a domino effect. Who knows? How do we know if Ken and Trish are a couple now? How do we know they have not broken up? Exactly. That goes back to say we have not seen them live. We don't see them live like Sonny and Moses are. They could not be together still. That is so true. I'm saying anything could be possible. We got to find out still. We got a lot to learn still. I don't trust any woman who has fake baby hair. Stay spirit is trouble. First of all, the bun was bunning and she has baby hairs. They was laid, but nonetheless, fake baby hairs. Yeah, I hate it. It's a nuisance of mine. But hey, do you? I'm no fashionista. Maybe I need them. I don't think I do. No, I'm bald on one side. I don't need them. I think Carlos is encouraging her to act this way for them to have a storyline. Again, can we just keep it natural? Can we just keep it real? You know, if I want scripted, I'll go watch a scripted show. I watch reality TV because it's supposed to be reality TV. And, you know, maybe this is why I have found myself enjoying scripted shows more lately. Because this reality shit is getting on my goddamn nerve. I think Martell and Trish might have connected because both of them had something in common, broken marriages. And here's another thought. When she and Mr. Marquez was having a conversation, you know, he mentioned, or maybe it was when he was having this conversation with Marceau, he mentioned the fact that, you know, Ken just been waiting on the sidelines, waiting to jump in this whole time. And it made him feel that maybe there was something going on before he left. Now, let's just play with the notion that Mr. Marquez is right about that. If he's right, that would make sense again why Trisha would want to keep this a secret. Because if she was secretly with Ken at the time, that would mean she was also messing around with Martell on Ken, when Ken's supposed to be the side dude. How you got a side dude for your side dude? You know what I'm saying? That would be a lot. So that could be a scenario also. Not saying it is, but that could be a scenario also. And that would be very juicy, and I would be here for it if it was. There's a storyline. There's your storyline. That's what I can get behind. That's what I can pop some popcorn to, and that's what I can probably have 2 Monacos to. By the way, this isn't this. So y'all know I'm a Monaco girl. The grapefruit. Now, let me tell you something about the grapefruit. I hate grapefruit. I despise grapefruit. It's nasty to me. It's gross. I do not like it unless I have like a tablespoon of sugar in it. But the grapefruit flavor Monaco, baby, I love it. It's one of the top favorites now. My cousin accidentally got this kind. I drunk it anyway, and I'm so happy I did. But if y'all drink these or have heard of these, y'all like grapefruit or don't like grapefruit, it don't matter. Y'all, get you one. These is good. I'm telling you, they the bomb. Watch out for the quiet ones. Exactly. Watch out for the quiet ones. Those ones you gotta watch out for. I'm a quiet one on the outskirts, but watch out for me too. And I'm not playing. Well, what will be the big reveal? I have not seen the big reveal yet. Still waiting. Of course, we're gonna probably get a big reveal at the cast trip. You know, we gotta see that happen. We're gonna have Sunny there. We got now we got Kimmy saying that, you know, she had no idea she was coming and all of this stuff. And, you know, Kimmy seems the most closest to her. So if Kimmy didn't know, then what? But we also just learned that the girls did know that was probably gonna be at the Texas thing, Kiki, and it was acting like that. So we don't know if it's just for the scene or not. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if it's for the scene or not, but obviously we see scenes are being made. So either way, Sunny's going to be at the trip at least. So we're going to have that. So if we don't have a big reveal, we'll have a big shaboozy with that. And that'll probably leave us on a cliffhanger. Maybe I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Side dudes, side chicks, Taylor. Yes, they're everywhere. Like, I don't understand where the name Love and Marriage Huntsville came for, because this is not no love. Definitely ain't no marriage. Y'all can keep the Huntsville part, definitely. But y'all need to find a new title for this show. Y'all need to revamp it or rename it. One of the two. One of the two. Wait a minute. What is my code? Please educate us. Baby! MT69, come here a little bit, girl. Let me tell you something. I've been drinking these for like 2 years, faithfully. It is a vodka cocktail with 9% volume alcohol, 12 full ounces. Yeah, it's vodka, two shots of vodka, and it's just got different flavors. My favorite before this one, I have two new favorite flavors. This, the grapefruit crush, and a new one that just came out is the fruit punch one. Baby, let me tell you. But my other favorite, before I just found these two new favorites, my other favorite is the watermelon. Baby. If you just want to drink and you want a little bit of buzz, but you want to be able to concentrate and do your life, this is what you want. I got my cousin on to these. Like, she loves these. This is what you want. These are so good. And if you want to get a little bit more tipsy, just get you a shot and add half of that shot. Drink about 2 gulps, then add a half of a shot of Tito's. That's what I put. I give me a half a shot of Tito's, and then I let it do what it do, baby. And it does what it's supposed to do. You won't be disappointed. But yes, grapefruit, the fruit punch, and the watermelon crush are my top 3. My top bottom bitches. Yes. And they are great. 9%, that's a good percent. That's how much is in a Steel Reserve. I used to drink Steel Reserve, that liquid quack they called it. But this is my baby. I'm telling you, these are good. So I'm always drinking on this. See, and I get spoiled, luckily, because my cousin husband me and him work at the same place. So I be taking him home, and he be wanting to stop at the liquor store. So every time we stop at the liquor store, he give me a drink. So and he be wanting to go to the liquor store almost every night. So I barely got to buy my liquor. It saves a lot because I got my gallon of Tito's, and it's made my gallon of Tito's last a lot longer. But I need to start drinking the Tito's because remember I told y'all my mom got every single Simply juice in the world for my brother party. I'm still trying to drink all these goddamn Simplies. Anyway, let's get back to how did this hit? CMT69, you got me into talking about forgot we was talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville, but we don't really say everything we needed to say any damn way. But what up, Bushwhackers and Chad? Please like the video. Confessions is nice enough to give us her time. Yes, please like this video, y'all. Please, please, please. Y'all know I don't ask for cash apps. I ain't even went through the process of even trying to get monetized for the third time again, because I don't care. I just come over here and do it for fun and like to kick it. And I ain't done a variety show in so long to talk about everything been going on. We really do need to get together and talk about all the other madness that's been going on in this world and all these good recipes I done found. I want to make y'all hungry. Y'all know I be liking to make y'all hungry. And there's a lot of memes for filth out there. That's out there new that we ain't went through. Donald don't got pumed. It's a lot going on. We got a lot to talk about, y'all. Y'all want to do a variety show tomorrow? Are you reviewing Carl's show, Family Houston? It's nice in the way Little Mary Huntsville used to be before the fuckery. You see, I didn't know. I'm not. No. I need a break from OWN's reality TV. There's something about OWN's reality TV that's leaving a bad taste in my mouth lately. So no, I'm not. I'm waiting for some other shows to start. I'm waiting for the Braxtons to start, which I'll be doing with mine. I'm waiting for P-Valley to start back whenever do. I'm waiting for my white shows, my suburb shows to start back. I do want to start doing OC. Do y'all watch OC? Y'all know the OC is back. Housewives of OC is back. Big Brother is happening, y'all. So that's really all I care about right now is Big Brother. It's Big Brother season, and that's what I really want to cover. I really want to talk about Big Brother. Where are my Big Brother people? I need to find my Big Brother people. Big Brother is happening, y'all, and that's all I really give a fuck about when it comes to the summertime. Really. That's all I care about is Big Brother. That's all I need in my life is Big Brother. Y'all need to get up on Big Brother. I'm telling y'all, because when I get off of here, I'm going to the live feeds to watch Big Brother. First, I got to make sure Tisa ain't made no videos yet. And then I'm going to Big Brother. But it won't even matter because we're waiting for Diddy to be arrested. We're on Diddy watch. So I don't want to start any new shows because I feel like a lot of stuff is about to start happening. And I don't want to commit to that when I know all I want to do in exchange is talk about all the other stuff going on. However, I am thinking about revamping things and maybe talking about all the shows at once. At least the ones I would do by myself. Love and Marriage Huntsville is about to end. And that's the only show I do with anyone or, anything. So all the other stuff I'll be doing solo. And we can just talk about all the shows at once. I'm thinking about Love and Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop is coming back. I wanted to do that last season with Dina, but she got caught up in a lot and she couldn't. But I really do want to do it. So I might do Love and Hip Hop. I need a little bit of ratchetness on this channel. So I'm thinking about that. But I need y'all to tell me what y'all want to watch, what y'all want to talk about. Shit. Let me know what y'all watching. Family Houston, no. I mean, that's already in. So, no, I'm not going to start that. But some other stuff, y'all can give me some ideas for we can start fresh. Something I don't got to go back and watch a whole bunch and, catch up. Because y'all know my time is valuable. And I don't got other shit on the flow. So, yeah, things just happening. I'm just trying to see what's cooking and what's cracking. That's all. You know what it be. Protect your peace. I'm trying to. Yes, it's so many people in my circle are doing all of the own stuff. So it's like I don't want to do what I know everyone else is doing. Y'all know I like to be different and on my own. Talk about shit nobody else is talking about. That's why I barely got any followers, because I like to do shit barely people do. I'm trying to find my people. I just don't know how to find them. But I know they out there. So that's why I keep doing what I do. But yeah, I'm a Big Brother head. So I want to talk about this Big Brother. The OC is on right now. That's all I care about. Love After Lockup. Is y'all into Love After Lockup? That's about to start back this Friday, I believe. Yeah, because Mama June is done. Mama June. Oh, do y'all watch Mama June? That bitch. I cannot stand that bitch. Oh, I cannot stand her. She still ain't gave Ilana back her money. $35,000. And Ilana trying to go to school. She just got into college. Nursing school. And she trying to go. And yeah, it's a whole high mess. Mama June ain't shit. And I hope Justin leave her ass, because he deserved better and she ain't shit. When is Big Brother? Big Brother started, honey. This past Wednesday and Thursday, we got introduced to the house guests. And then the third episode is tomorrow. It comes on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 9 o'clock on all nights. And if you into it like I am, you go to Paramount Plus where you can catch up also. And they have live feeds where you can see inside the house 24/7, unless it says we'll be right back, or the hamster wheel is going because they're doing a competition, or something going down that they can't show us. But yeah. But I'm trying to find people who like to talk about Big Brother, or find people who just want to be in the chat, or just want to talk about Big Brother. But I am going to be doing Big Brother updates regardless, because I just love talking about Big Brother regardless. That's my shit. For real, for real. But yeah, I don't want to watch. And another thing, I don't watch shows just to review them. If I like the show, I'm going to watch the show. And if I watch the show, I'll review the show. I don't just find a show like, ooh, everyone's going to be watching that. I'm going to review that to get the likes and views. No, that's not how I roll. I'm a real reality TV person. I actually watch it, and if I like it, I'll talk about it. I'm not watching shows to talk about it. That's not how I do. I like it to be real and authentic. I like to come over here and be excited about it. And if anybody don't know about Big Brother, I will tell you about it, and I will do it in the most exciting way to make you want to watch it. I be having everybody at my job wanting to watch it, because I tell them how the show goes and how the competition goes. And they're like, ooh, it's so fun. But the thing is, you got to commit, because it comes on 3 times a week. And you got to keep up, because CBS will edit shit and you won't see the real deal what's going on. So you got to keep up with what's going on in the house. That's why it takes over your life, y'all. It takes over your life. It's the biggest thing. And me and my sister, my dear sister, she's who I talk about it with, because she is just a fanatic like me. She's even more into it. And she got me hooked on it. I used to go out, drinking and chilling with my girls till 3 a.m. I come home at 3 a.m. My sister would be up watching Big Brother After Dark. I'm like, what the fuck is you watching? Why are you up at 3 a.m. watching people inside a house? And I just got to watching it with her one night, and we've been hooked ever since. So she got me hooked on it, and we've been watching it ever since. I started watching in the teens, because we're on season 26. So I started watching like season 16, something around there, something in the teens, like I said. And while we're watching the current season, I had this dude I used to talk to. That's a long story. I had him dub, back when dubbing was the thing. I had him dub all seasons of Big Brother on DVD, and me and my sister binge watched from season 1 up until the season we were at for an entire summer. I don't know what went on that summer, but it was all Big Brother. That's all we did. We ain't watched nothing else but Big Brother, because that's when I used to work in the mornings. I got off at 1. I come home. I got off at 1:30. I get home about 2. go take me a shower. About 2:30, we watching Big Brother for the whole night until Big Brother After Dark came on, or until an episode came on if it was Wednesday, Thursday, or Sunday. And that's what we did. So I am hooked on it. So if anything, y'all, that's what I really want to talk about. And I really want to find my people who would love to talk about it with me, because I love this fucking show to death. When do the reactions start? I'm waiting on that myself. It starts, I think, next month. I enjoy Big Brother, but I like to watch from the beginning. So if I have missed only one episode, one might go back to view. It's only been 2 episodes. It's only been 2. The third one comes on tomorrow night at 9. And you haven't missed, because Big Brother don't start getting into it until a couple weeks. So the first 2 episodes are just meeting the cast, because the first group went in on Wednesday, played a game, and then the second group went in on Thursday, played a game. They haven't even showed the HOH yet. There is an HOH. I don't want to give it away yet if y'all haven't watched, but there's been an HOH. There's been a veto competition. Someone has had a meltdown already and cussed somebody out in front of the entire house. They are not playing around this season. They are bringing it already. It's already crazy. But it's funny because there's still no solid alliances yet, which makes it even more freaking frazzled. By now, people starting to get into each other. No, there's still nothing solid for alliances yet. And there's a whole new game that has to be played due to the twist. But if you're going to watch it, you haven't watched yet, I don't want to give it away. But a whole nother game has been added for the week because of how this season goes. So it's a lot going on, y'all. See how I'm talking about it? I'm so excited to see this. My shit. Y'all, this is my element right here. I'm telling y'all got to get into it. Why they ain't arrested Diddy yet? So the thing with Diddy, from what I have watched and researched and watched videos on, his arrest is imminent. It is happening anytime now. His lawyers, the ones that he still has, at least, that hasn't left, his lawyers have told him, like, look, this is happening. There's no way around this. Like, count your final days. This is happening. And he's going to go to prison for life if he is convicted. Diddy maintains his innocence. Just to say, Diddy maintains his innocence till proven guilty. But yeah, so, you got to make sure everything is right, because Diddy is a powerful man, and Diddy has ties with the FBI still. Diddy has ties with a lot of powerful people still. And there's a lot of powerful people behind Diddy that know a lot of people. So it's not as easy as it seems, because Diddy knows a lot of people. Diddy is powerful, but it's happening. It just has to wait. It's coming. The fact is, we knew about so much so quick that we feel like it's taking so long. But this is how this type of thing takes this amount of time. Jeffrey Epstein, his whole thing, it took time. You have to make sure all your ducks are in a row, because you don't want to be able to go in front of the judge and they can say anything. And, just like that, it can be a mistrial. After all of this, no. One last person that needs to be going free after all this, if he is guilty, is Diddy. So they're not trying to have no mistrial. They're trying to make sure they have everything. All of their witnesses need to be taken care of. Everything has to be according to plan. So it is happening. We're getting closer and closer and closer. That's why he was in Italy partying it up. It was his last hurrah. He about to come back, and it's about to be a done deal. So he's just getting his last hurrah in, but it's happening. It will happen. Wow. So I missed episode 1 and 2. Excuse me, brother. All you did was miss them. All you did was miss meeting the people in the new game, the twist. That's all you did. The twist. Like I said, HOH has not been shown yet. None of that. Just the 2 first episodes. What days did Big Brother air? Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday nights. All of them come on at 9 o'clock. Thursdays are the live eviction nights. So those are the funnest because that's when you see who gets evicted and possibly who the new HOH is on the same night. But live eviction nights are Thursdays. When Sundays are when they show the HOH. Wednesdays is when they show the veto competition. And Thursdays is live eviction. Now, like I said, there's a new competition each season because of how the game is played this season. So I don't know when the extra game will be shown, either on veto night or live eviction night. Not sure yet. That's still to be determined on how they're going to do that. It might switch. I'm not sure. So Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. No, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. 9 o'clock. Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Wednesdays and Thursdays, back-to-back nights. And then Sundays. And then if you into it, the live feeds, which are on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on Paramount Plus. I fall asleep to that shit. So will J and B be next if Diddy goes to the Slammer? They are saying, they're also saying that Jay-Z might be actually trying to help with taking Diddy down to lessen it for himself when it's his turn. That's why when everyone was thinking that Beyonce was leaving Jay because she was moving her assets, nope, that's only because for when his takedown goes down, they can't touch the Beehive money. So in my mind, and only my opinion, I do feel that he should have dealings. Who? So I believe Diddy, once again, in my opinion, should have quite possibly be bargaining chip. I mean, that's the whole thing, you know, and it has to be said about this. Diddy learned this from someone. And they're saying Clive Davis, you know, was his sugar daddy. And it makes a lot of sense because Clive Davis goes to bat for Diddy all the time. He threw Diddy some type of coming out party. You know, it's weird. It's just a lot going on. And, you know, Clive is just the devil himself. So, you know, when he is no longer with us, I would love to see how the music industry looks then. Because that'll be really crazy. And Whitney gonna be waiting for his ass when he gets there. But then again, maybe he ain't going where she is. God willing. Anyway, I still listen to you all talk about Big Brother, but I do not do that show. It's so fun. I wish I had the people up here. I introduce y'all to the people. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about Big Brother tomorrow any damn way, because in a variety show. Even though this don't turn into one, we ain't even talking about. I'm gonna have to change the title to that and variety shows. We don't got to talk about everything else too. Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday. Big Brother airs at 9 p.m. Yes. So tomorrow night at 9. And come on. So, boop. But I'm going to come on tomorrow and talk about it. I'm going to introduce the people. I don't know what time you're going to watch, but I'll introduce the people, talk about them a little bit, give you a little bit of insight of what's been going on inside the house. Because like I said, if you can, you want to check out what's going on inside the house too, because CBS be playing. CBS can't show you everything because first of all, it's, that network. But I'm telling y'all, on live feeds, they don't hide nothing. If you know what I mean. They have a door to the bathroom and they have a door to the shower. But you got to figure out how to get yourself dressed. You better dress in the bathroom, in the shower, dry off and dress right in there, or in the bathroom or go under the covers and dress. But that's all the privacy you have. You have to figure it out. And if you fall in love or get in a showmance that they call it, and you decide you want to bump uglies in a Big Brother house, we watching. We see it. Yeah, they in the bed. Yeah, they under the covers, but we see all the motion in the ocean going on. And don't let them be loud and moaning and groaning, because we hear that too. We get it all. They show it all. Mention it all. What men say? Mention it all. Mention it all. They show it all. We hear it all. It all goes down. We saw and heard a possible baby being made. We don't have scares where they don't have to call people into the confessional and be like, here, take a pregnancy test. Like, it goes down in the Big Brother house. People have gotten married and started families because they don't fall in love on the Big Brother house. It's just so much fun. It's so much. It's just a whole entire world. And I just love this game. I love this game. I love this game. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's just so special in every way to me. I just can't get enough of it. It's just so much going on. I mean, you have people who find out they race. We find out if people are racist or not in here. We've had people coming out the house who have won the game, but couldn't even enjoy it because they found out that the world found out that they was racist. It's so much. You never know what you're going to get, because these are real people that come into this house with their own views on life, and they can come in acting a certain way. It don't matter. Your true colors will show. When you're inside a house for 90 days with no access to the outside world, your true colors are going to show. You are going to crack under some way, shape, or form. And that's what happened with these people. It's a social experiment. That's why it's called Big Brother. That's the whole point. He is should. Oh, that's what he's talking about. Tell you what, why are you laughing at me? Because I'm excited, ain't I? That's who I mean. Yeah, I got you. Okay. I will try to watch episodes 1 and 2 before episode 3 airs it, so I might come back and engage your Big Brother review. Yeah, like I said, if you can't watch, I will be doing a review to catch up and let you meet the people and what's been going on and all of that good stuff. All right, Chicky Boo. Hope to see you tomorrow, boo. But yes, y'all. It's just, yeah, it's a fun game. A lot goes on, and you never know what's gonna happen. It's just fun, and that's just what it is. But let me get up on out of here so I can go back to Big Brother. I don't even care. Yes, I'm about to go in the house. So if y'all ever say I was in the house, that means I was inside the Big Brother house watching the live feeds. That's the lingo. That's what that means. I'm trying to find a way to audio record me and my sister's Big Brother conversations, because y'all got to hear me and my big sister talk about Big Brother. It's like no other. I got to do my nails. I got one nail on each hand. Oh, yeah, y'all. I started wearing nails. No. I'm not going to the salon and paying $80-$90. I went to Family Dollar, got me a pair of nails for $6.50 and slapped these babies on, and everybody loves them. Y'all can go to hell with that shit. Getting y'all nails done for $40. What's wrong with y'all? But y'all, it's been an hour and 18 minutes. I'm about to go to Big Brother. I'm out this nasty